Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. Today we're going to be playing some more Euro Truck Simulator as normal. Sorry we're a little bit late, I fell asleep and then I had to grab some food, so we're running about half an hour late. Normally start the streams about 7 PM. So we're going to jump into the game, we'll head to London, and once we head to London we're going to meet up with the rest of the VTC. Right, so we're starting in Hamburg, but fast travel. Manager. Actually, while I'm here, I should really go and buy the garage up, shouldn't I? You know. Guys, if you are waiting for me, I'm just going to buy the garage. If you're watching the stream, buy the garage in Hamburg, and then I'll be on way to you in London. Judged that one, didn't I? Said I'm half asleep yet. Hopefully I'm heading to the right place. Guessed. It's a dealership. Right one. Hi Zach, and hey to Kane. No sleep driving tonight, mister. Get yourself some Red Bull. Mate, I haven't had any Red Bull as my workmate has gone on a diet, and I didn't think it was really fair to kind of rub it in his face that I was sitting there drinking his favourite drink, Red Bull. So being a little bit more supportive and drinking water as well. So yeah, I'm finding it a little bit hard this week at the moment to kind of get some motivation behind me. So I'm just going to buy this garage in Hamburg, and then I'm going to head down to you boys in London. But I can't say that I'm going to stop drinking Red Bull, because it's definitely not going to happen. I'll just drink it when he's not around, sort of thing. Being a supportive friend and all of that, as they say. Kane, I take it you can obviously see my face cam. You're saying water's good for me, mate. Have a look down there. That's 8 per case and 3 cases. You've got one which is lemon and lime. You've got one which is mixed berry, and the other one's strawberry. It's all flavoured water, mate. That's all I drink when I'm at home most of the time. Yes, Red Bull does give you wings, buddy. So I normally have a large can of Red Bull every morning before I head out to work. So go to the yard and unload the lorry, unload the van and get loaded up and head to the garage, grab a large can of Red Bull, shove that down my neck and have a little snooze in the van on the way to the job. Definitely needed it this morning, I'll tell you. Absolutely shattered this morning. The missus woke me up. I fell asleep quite early and the missus woke me up about 1:30 in the morning. Then I couldn't get back to sleep, so from 1:30 till 5 I didn't actually sleep. Which wasn't that grand, but never mind. I still made it here, so that's all that matters. Watch with flavoured water as it a mental amount of sugar. Sparkling water. Best way to get water. Well, like I say, I don't know what the sugar content is. Bear with me. Well, the amount of sugar that, amount of sweets that are in the fridge and chocolate. I shouldn't be worrying too much about the amount of sugar in the water. This has actually got 0 saturates and 0 sugar in this. 0.5 g of fat.
Okay.
So yeah, this water's pretty good, mate. It's got no salt and it's got 0.25 grams of salt, no sugar, no saturates, and 0.5 grams of fat. So that bottle of water, even though it is flavoured, it's not too bad. Right there, Mike. Just heading over to Red Spanner now.
Alright, mate.
This 10-4, buddy. Good water. So I do drink a lot of water. Say, if you've seen my other streams, you've probably seen that I've always got a bottle of water in my hand. Strawberry flavour all the way, mate. Got to be my favourite. But the wild berry one's pretty good as well.
I'm glad we got that out of the way before. Oh, he's here, look.
Woot woot! Sound of the police! Woot woot!
I'm in my Scania, look, Dave. In my Scania tonight.
Good boy! No being left behind, eh?
Ah, I don't left behind this time. I've been leading the pack.
Oi oi, old timer.
Alright Dave, how's it going? Was just trying to set up the old trucks book. I've got it all set up now. Did you see the request I sent you?
Yeah, mate, I was thinking about it last night. I was looking at the trucks book logs, and I couldn't find your name on it, and I was completely bamboozled, and I was thinking, I'm sure he joined, and then I was like, but he's definitely not here. And I was going to actually talk to you about it today when I saw you on here tonight. And funny enough, you actually sent a request. I've accepted you, mate. So you're all good to rock and roll.
God, that's ideal. Yeah, still getting to grips with the old trucks book really. I think I've got it sussed now. I've paid for the premium membership. Like you say, it's only a can of Coke, isn't it? So yeah, sorted that out.
Yeah, well, with the sugar tax now, mate, it's probably about 2 or 3 cans of Coke.
Something about that on the radio the other day. They're on about putting a sugar tax on fizzy drinks and pop and stuff, aren't they? So what next?
Well, some of them have already done it. My mate actually went to a shop the other day to pick up a bottle of Coke. Alright there, Red. Yeah, went to pick up a bottle of Coke, and basically when he went to pay, it was £2.50, and he thought it was a 500ml at £2.50, and it wasn't. It was 275ml. Red, we're currently in London, mate. Red Spanner in London. Yeah, mate, the reason why they're doing it is because a lot of people are getting obese by drinking like high sugar content stuff and eating high sugar content foods. And essentially the taxpayer is the one that's paying for their treatment, because we're the ones that put our taxes into the NHS. So basically they're trying to screw everybody up by increasing the price. It's like cigarettes. They increased the price on purpose because people were taking up beds in hospitals by getting cancer from smoking cigarettes. So, you know, they're doing exactly the same thing, just trying to stop people getting obese, really.
Doesn't stop me smoking, I can tell you that.
Well, I tell you what, mate, it certainly made me give up smoking. Nearly £10 a box. I'm sure I can think of better things to spend £10 a box of, like £10 on, other than a box of fags. I mean, I used to be, back when I lived in my old place, I was a 60 a day smoker. So yeah, it weren't too great. And then I went down to 20 a day, and then I gave up and I went on to my vape, and I spent probably £20 maybe a month, and I get literally, if you can see this bottle size, this is 100ml of liquid for my vape. That cost me 20 quid, so that will last me a month, maybe more. So it's a great saving, to be fair.
That's one thing I don't get, like vaping. Like I've got a bunch of friends that do it, and it's like they don't smoke, they don't do nothing. It's like, why do you vape? Like, I think it's absolutely pointless of vaping. Just ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, if you don't smoke, then I can't see why people take up vaping. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, there's so many flavours out there. But the only reason I vape is because, like I said, I used to be a high smoker, and it's just quitting the habit altogether. I will do one day. I mean, I've cut down a lot compared to what I used to. I used to do 100ml of juice a week. Now I'm only doing about 100ml of juice a month, so I'm not doing too bad. Loving the new paint job, by the way, Kane, as well. I see Mike Fireman's rocking the new scheme there.
Yeah, it was actually Mike that came up with it. I came back with a totally different paint, but Mike corrected and got the good one, so kudos to Mike.
Yeah, if you remember Chris Mercer, he actually set that paint job for his heavy haul, but he had on the front, instead of having the blue checker on the front, he actually had it like a purple colour. And he said, "What do you think of this?" I turned around and said, "Well," I said, "you can run that in single player." I turned around and said, "But like the rest of the VTC haven't spoken about heavy haul paint job yet, so he'll be really pleased that you boys have chose exactly the same paint job, other than the front stripes are purple on his truck, so he's going to be over the moon."
Nice one. Yeah, I love running the heavy haul all the time, eh? So, I mean, this is my favourite truck, so.
Just going to jump out the truck and have a look around all the trucks that are here. I probably won't be able to hear you over the CB, so just give me a minute and I'll let you know when I'm back in the truck. Yep, you boys are looking lovely. We got another one en route, another green blob on the map.
Yeah, Dave, I was just explaining.
Yeah, say that again, buddy.
Yeah, I was just about to say, quietly interrupted by the horns. Thank you very much. No.
All right, there, Kieran.
When you sent message that truck book last night on Facebook, I was just explaining to these guys, they are no help whatsoever. I've literally sat all day today, been messaging him, and all day I've had one response off him. I've sent him maybe about 6 messages and I've had one response off them. They've looked at my message and not even bothered to reply to it, which I find absolutely diabolical.
Well, when I messaged them, I kind of gave them no choice. I spammed the inbox on Facebook for their company, and I kept going until they finally responded to me, but I carried on going. I sent them pictures to show them that that their page was down and all that sort of stuff, and they didn't believe me at first. They kept blaming it on Steam, saying that Steam had a problem and this, that and the other, and I wouldn't give up. And then in the end they were quite rude to me. They turned around and told me to basically stop spamming and wait my turn for them to try and fix it, which I thought was rather rude, but in the end they did fix it. I take it you're still not logging anything then?
Nope, I've tried all day today, even just going on mini jobs. Nothing has literally logged all day. I've even uninstalled it, reinstalled it. The only message that they ever said they said to me was try to create a new game profile. Well, when I try to do that, it's saying that my Steam account is already linked with an email. So I just said, how would you go about like what would you do? Because like I put to him, how would you do that? Because it already says my Steam account already exists with an account that you've got. So it's like, can you give me a bit of help? And they literally looked at my message and never replied.
Right, what I'm going to do is at some point over the weekend, mate, I will look in further into the trucks book and I'll see what the issue is. If you can send me over some pictures via Facebook, when you go onto the application, if you can go to the settings, send me a picture, so then I can check that all your settings are correct, and then we'll go from there. But I'm not going to... Obviously, I'll be on the streams in the evening, but I'm not available most of the day because of work, so I'll have to sit down at the weekend and try and figure it out for you.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all in your own time. Obviously, I understand you. Other commitments like work, everyone's got their own commitments, haven't they? So
Yeah, mate, not a problem. So Would somebody like to go and grab a job and let us know where you're heading?
I think to Cambridge would be a good one if we can.
Sounds good, buddy. That's going to be Cambridge, guys. We're going to be heading to Cambridge. Right, just need to jump out the game, open up my Speditor. Right, jump back into the game, save the game. Jump back to Speditor, load.
Use Speditor, Dave?
Always, mate, always.
Can we go pick his jobs up and meet back at the spanner?
Yeah, 10-4, go grab your loads, boys. Meet us back here. We are going to Cambridge.
I've got a job going to Manchester.
I haven't loaded, have I? Duh. 10-4, Mike Fireman. 10-4.
What do you think of the skin on my truck?
Yeah, mate, I'm really happy that you boys have all come together to make the VTC better and come up with a new paint scheme for the heavy haul. Perfect, lads. That's what I want to see. I want to see you guys getting together and making this VTC great. So,
Anybody got any suggestions after Cambridge then? Somebody choose.
Manchester.
Was that Manchester that he said then?
yeah, Manchester is the second run, boys. Manchester second run.
I can only get to Plymouth on my, well no sorry, I can't only get to Plymouth, but I've got a job down at Plymouth. I already selected it before everyone started talking, but I quite want to do that. So I mean, I'll take my load up to where you guys are going, because it's only Cambridge and Manchester, and then we'll go down to Plymouth after that. Well, I'll take my load down there.
London. Cambridge. Manchester. I tell you what.
The bloody air pressure noise.
I tell you what. Then, if you've got a load going to Plymouth, after we've been to Manchester, boys, we're going to head to Plymouth for the third run.
Alright.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do the heavy haul, so I've got a heavy haul load. So it's the only really good one I've got. Otherwise, we'll be going across country. So.
So we're going to
Cambridge,
Cambridge, Manchester, then Plymouth. Alright there, Darren, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see everybody in. Red, did you manage to get your game sorted? Quite lagging as normal.
soon as we get to Manchester, Dev, I'm going to change can you heavy haul.
10-4, mate, 10-4.
I know it's of changing the of the skinning and sorting out the colours. Alright, Zaki.
I'm okay, just setting a G920, G29 up, but finding good information on gearbox is hard. What are you wanting to do, bud? Are you playing Euro Truck? If you are, what I would suggest to start with is that you go with the 6-speed.
You following me?
You go with a 6-speed box. Yeah, like I was saying, you're better off going with a 6-speed box to start with, mate. You'll still get the same sort of gearing range from a 6-speed. But obviously you haven't got the flick switch that you would need for the high and low gear shifter.
Manchester City are already beating Liverpool. Oh well.
Yeah, so go to the red spanner.
I'm not really into that country and western music, mate, to be fair.
Yeah, go to the red spanner where you're going to go and fix your truck up and change it to a 6-speed box only, and then you can just use your normal H shifter that comes with the G29 or the G920, and you can just run a normal 6-speed gearbox. None of my gears are in line from 1 to 6. They are not set up. Well, what you need to do is you need to go to the bear with me, I'll just pull over and I'll show you, mate. So you go escape, and then you go to options, then you go to controls, and then if you scroll down, look, I've set mine up Logitech because I got the G920, which is the Xbox version. So I've set all of these to the wheel because I use all the buttons on the front, so you need to set most of these to the wheel. Then if you go down, look, you set shifter position 1, so then you'll click here and then you'll put it into first gear, yeah, and then so on and so forth down to from 1 to 6. Once you set that up, just click back out wherever my mouse has disappeared. Yeah, so you set these like shifter position 1 to 6 to your gears, and then you need to set the reverse, which is down all the way over and then back into gear 6, but press down on the knob, and then set that. And you can see here you've got range splitter, etc. If you just set that to range, and then obviously set all your buttons, then you should be able to run a 1 to 6 box with reverse with no problem. So good luck, I hope that helped you. So how many boys are in tonight?
6
I think there's 6 of us.
Yeah.
10-4. I'm on my way back to Red Spanner. I've done it again, and I. Yeah, you can't go that way.
By any chance, did you just take the wrong road there, Dave?
No, 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 no. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I definitely didn't take the wrong road. No, 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 no. I don't do things like that.
We can see you on the stream.
And I can see you on the map. You went up on that top road.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shh. Shh. La 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 la. Didn't do a thing. La 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 la
I'm
la.
just taking the detour. Alright, I'm going for a quick cup of tea. I'll be like 5 minutes. I'm just going to go make it.
10-4, mate. See you in a minute. No worries, Darren. You are more than welcome, buddy. We are all about helping everybody out here, especially to get everybody set and on the road. Don't forget to jump over to our Facebook page, which is Dr. Dave's Logistics VTC. Request to join, and then once you've requested to join, scroll down towards the bottom of the page and you'll find the link how to join the VTC, and then you can become one of us. You can come and truck with us, run convoys with us. Just follow the, like I said, once you're on the page, just follow, and you'll see that there is a new paint scheme which Kane and Mike the fireman came up with. This is the new heavy haul paint job that we've got going. So yeah, we're expanding and we're getting bigger. So I think we are now 17 players in a week. 1 week of running a VTC, and we're 17 players.
I don't know if M over there wants to join the VTC, Dave. I've put a message out, so I'm not sure.
If you press your right clicker once you've got the tab menu up, mate, you can actually go and visit their Steam profile. So if you want to jump over there and message him or her. Just going to dump my trailer here for a sec, and I'm going to go and do some repairs.
10-4.
Danny, come back to me and let me know if that's all working for you. Alright there, Ben. We are in London at the Red Spanner. Come and find us. Kane's currently gone to grab a cup of tea, so you should have plenty of time to jump over to London before we're ready to go. Oh! hi there, mate. I actually checked the donations and there was not a single penny in the donation pot. So I don't know who you donated to.
Profile, I didn't see anyone who actually messaged him, Dave, other than add a friend. Can you like put a message in there or something, can you?
Yeah, what I do is I click add as a friend, and then once they've added you, I normally just send them a message across. But since you joined today, we are 17 members strong now.
Brilliant news, Matt, brilliant news. Be nice if it was all here tonight, isn't it? So we can rally them up over the weekend or something.
Yeah, mate, hopefully we'll be able to get them all in over the weekend and we can start pushing some bigger convoys. Well, it didn't hit my bank, unfortunately, buddy. Where did you send the donation to?
Just coming. Just got to check. Then I'll pick up the trailer. You might remember this old skin.
I put it on gear 1 and pressed box. Change to gear 1, it's showing up as gear 12.
Just give me a few minutes.
Did you change it to range or did you leave it on splitter, mate? Rubies, as you can see right here, this is my PayPal account where my donations get sent, and it's showing up 000 because there's been no donations. Won't remember. Been long no remember. What are you on about, Ben? London, mate. Meet at London Red Spanner. Darren, bear with me a second. Old timer, this is Dr. Dave. I've got a friend, Darren, watching the stream, and he'd like to know how to set up a 6-speed box. So if you could let him know, he wants to use the shifter. He's using a G29. So please let us know. Alright then, Ben, won't be long.
He just wants a standard 6-speed, not high and low in split.
That's a 10-4, mate. Yeah, just a standard 6-speed. How do you set it up?
Let's go to controls and set up the H shifter to the transmission type.
Darren, you're getting this, mate. Let's go to set up and transmission to H shifter. Well, Rubies, I'm afraid that, like I said, there is no donation there, mate. So I even looked last night towards the end of the last stream that you watched, and there definitely was no donation. Hi Oliver, welcome back.
Then down the bottom of controls, you've got shifter type. You have to put that to just range.
Yeah, we already had set on range.
Piece of brokenness. I'm going in and out and looking at it myself. It's been a while since I've done it myself.
10-4, mate. As long as Darren can hear you, it doesn't matter how long you take, mate.
Coordinate shifter layout, that has to be onto range, and then you have to go and obviously put in each gear as they are underneath that. You'll see the list of gears. Put them in 1 to 6, including your reverse.
Yep, Darren H shifter. Yeah, Rubies, there definitely is no donation there, mate. I've even gone online and had a look, so there's definitely not. Unfortunately, if you did donate, there is no money been transferred to me, so I'm not sure where that money went. So I've checked online, and also I've checked the app for PayPal, and there is no donation. And as you can see on the screen, the cup at the bottom.
It, Dave?
I'm just waiting for a response at the moment, mate.
A driver missing as well. I think Bailey's fallen off the map, and no, we're 2 drivers down.
Mike, what skin have you got on there, mate? That's not a VTC skin.
It's the sport one.
When was there a discussion about that skin? He's putting
So, I'll go and change it.
he's put it into gear 1 and it's showing as gear 12, Jamie.
Hang on, mate. You sure he's got shifter layout just as range, not as splitter or anything?
Darren, did you hear that? You need to make sure that you're in H shifter and range. Yeah, he said that he's in range and he's in the H shifter pattern, but when he puts it in the first gear, it's coming up gear 12.
A minute, I'll go and have another look. I'll just double check. It might be the fact that he's got a splitter enabled or something. Hang on.
range over. Here comes Ben.
Ben's here.
Hello, Ben.
Hello. Where are we going?
We are heading to... Oh, I forgot.
Cambridge.
That's the
Cambridge,
one.
Manchester, and then down to Plymouth.
That's the one. He's got it right there.
Cambridge, Manchester, Plymouth.
Yep.
I'm
Go and get that inspector then.
in ATS.
Yeah, Dave, receiving.
10-4, mate.
Just put my shifter back to range, and when I put it into first, I get first. Hang on. Yeah, I get crawler 1 actually, and crawler 2, and then third, if you like, would be first, second, third, and fourth would be like fifth and sixth is.
Brilliant, Matt. Sounds good.
I've been using Eaton Fuller, and when I put it to first now, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's just changing it from Eaton Fuller to range.
Yeah, he's currently playing ATS, so I don't suppose it makes a difference. Both the same. It's okay, I'll carry on, mate. Don't let me...
Mate, they are the same, because I've basically just copied and pasted my control files over to ETS from ATS, because that's where I got it originally all set up. I just copied and pasted all my control files over, and it all just sort of carried on where it left off. Like I say, I've been using Eaton Fuller layout for, well, since day one, really.
Well, what I'll do is, he's told us to carry on, so we're just waiting for Kane to come back, where he is. And then once Kane arrives, then what we'll do is we'll head out, and I'll try and make a video. I'll get my shifter out, and I'll try and make a video, and then post it on onto YouTube.
Cool. He is not.
Well, my
he's not
controls
got
are set up the same as Cloaky's.
Yeah, I see. He's not got. He hasn't got the high and low and the splitter configured to anything, is he? Try and find out if that's configured to anything. Obviously, they split the box or something. That's why he's getting the 12 speeds. Because, like I say, I just put mine back to range, and I only got the 6 speeds. So yeah, I don't know, Matt. Unless, like I say, unless he's got the range or the splitter configured to anything, I might pay to remove those inputs, if you know what I mean, so then it could tell the program that he's only got the 6-speed box like.
Yeah, 10-4, mate. Kane's also sent me a message saying that he's got to pop out for about 20 minutes, so he's going to meet us in Plymouth. So if you boys want to rock and roll, get out on the road, let's go, go, go.
Not got my load yet. Not got my load yet, by the way.
Alright, we'll wait on Ben. When Ben gets back to Red Spanner, then we'll head out. Cheers, Kane. Thanks for letting us know.
No one crashed into the back of me, I got explosives.
Yeah, my missus smashed into the back of me when I was carrying them. You're back to standard skin there, Mike.
Yeah. It's special because it's different. It's changed.
Jesus.
That bode's bad.
I'll have to get used to this.
Mike, definitely bad button tonight. Very, very bad button. No worries, Darren. Like I said, everyone is here in the VCT to help. Don't forget when you do jump over.
What's actually wrong with it?
He's using a.
Sounds like there's something stopping it.
He's using a laptop, and sometimes the button works really well, and then other times the button doesn't work that great. So it's either a loose connection on the button or something underneath the key. I did suggest a can of compressed air to blast out any junk. So we'll have to wait and see. Ben's got his load, so boys, let's hit the road, boys. Let's go, go, go. Yeah, Darren, like I was saying, mate, feel free to come and join us at any point. Just drop us a message, join the Facebook page, and you can always come out and run convoy with us. You're more than welcome anytime, mate. Trying to grow the family, as they say. So we're doing really well at the moment. 17 members of the VTC, and we've only been running for a week, so...
And we've not even got out to London, you've already crashed. What's going on?
I clipped it.
Kane, you have to use a third-party app. He has been told about it by Jamie. Jamie's told
Are you
him.
carrying just flow past me?
Yeah, Jamie's told him how to reconfigure his button, but he hasn't done it yet.
Wood shavings.
They're light as anything.
It's only 14 ton.
Mine's 14 ton.
Yeah, something very similar, mate.
Smoke this evening, something nice and light.
Didn't know you could carry smoke.
Takes a fair while to pack it in there, but yeah, that's what I'm carrying tonight. Smoke.
No one carrying. LPG. I'm carrying LPG 21 ton.
Old timer. Your trailer's gone all over the place.
What, mine?
No old timers.
That's the smoke that is, mate. It's waffling about in the back.
He's on one tonight. You're on one tonight, ain't you, old timer?
Are we all good?
Good, good. I told Kane he wasn't coming, but...
Yeah, Kane's just popped out. He said he'd be back in about 20 minutes. He's currently watching us live, so give him a shout.
No, I told him we weren't enjoying the stream, but apparently I was back.
Not in a Mercedes today. I'm in a Scania. 5 mile an hour, which is rubbish.
Lads, if you could just tone your voices down a little bit, because when you're talking through the mic to Ben and Zach, you're distorting your microphones because you're talking a little bit too loud. So just maybe a little bit softer. Cheers, lads.
My apologies.
No need to apologise here, guys. You know the score. We're all trucking family.
Family. Don't know why I did that.
We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters with me.
I was waiting for someone to say that line then.
Promise me, Dave, you'll never do that again, please.
Oh.
Just 'cause it's not an old song. Do you need some 80s music around here?
I think he's a little past the 80s, mate.
2043, you cheeky buggers.
What about 70s music?
More the 80s. Like I said, I'm only 43.
If you want to listen to some good music, get yourself to Halifax, the Acapulco nightclub. They've got some right music there.
Give him some 50s, that'll be right up his street.
Hey, what's wrong with the 50s, guys? Alright, okay.
It's all about the 90s, it's all about the 90s. It's all about the 90s.
And the 20s. No. Ignore me.
Oh, barrier! No, the Facebook page is, yeah, there's a Facebook page called DRDAVETECH, and there's also the VTC page, which is Dr. Dave's Logistics, all one word.
Everything you can get that's light.
So yeah, that again is
Don't
Dr.
be
Dave.
up in the air, will you?
Dr. Dave's Logistics VTC is the group.
That is hydrogen.
They're all gases.
It's because he's full of hot air, you see.
But the gassy type of hot air.
He likes the gas bag.
I have messed this right up.
Whoa, 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 you're on the barrier there, son. Remember, nice slow control. Just hold the the reverse slowly and do small inputs on the wheel or controller.
Don't forget about keyboard players.
I was about to say I'm a keyboard player myself, but I'd probably just park your trailer up now, Dave, because I've now got to wait for air pressure because I have no air pressure.
I've got something fishy in the back of my truck.
I said I should have parked it so long to get up, is it?
Who's Newsom?
Darren, did you get that? Drdavelogistics VTC is the group.
Hours later, I'll still be sat in this spot.
Right, so we're going Cambridge to Manchester.
Hard luck, mate. Hard luck. Was it Manchester the next one? Have I just taken an odd load?
Manchester, yes. Manchester, yes.
Correct.
Have we driven one of these in real life?
No, I've not even passed the driving test yet. As you can tell by myself parking this.
Well, you're parking with a keyboard. You don't park with a keyboard when you're proper driving.
Everybody's different, mate. If he wants to reverse in there, then just let him crack on. He can do it. He done it yesterday, so he is capable of doing it. Just got to do a little bit more slower manoeuvres.
No, I mean with him passing his driving test.
Oh yeah, 10-4. No keyboard involved there, mate.
Imagine driving with a keyboard in real life.
It makes it so much easier because I'd pass my test just like that.
Would you though, when you can't park a truck?
Truck's a bit bigger than a car though, isn't it? And there are actually some radio controlled full-size cars, so there is a possibility that you could probably control one of them from a keyboard.
Well, some cars have got USB ports. Just plug a keyboard in them.
Get here first.
I just love it when you can't find a job, a fright market job to Manchester.
Why don't you use Spedder?
Why? What's that then? I've never heard of it before.
If you ask Dave, he'll explain it better than me.
Alright, mate, it's Dave. Basically, Speditor is a program that allows you to pick your destination where you are. Say, like when we started in London, I opened up Speditor and I basically told Speditor that I wanted to go to Cambridge.
Was that you, Dave, that just crashed?
Yeah, I just bumped up the curb, trying to talk and everything at the same time. Oh. So yeah, basically Speditor allows you to pick your load from where you already are to any destination, and you can also pick what load you take. It's a third-party application. What we'll do is at the weekend I will call you via Steam, and then once we're on Steam chat I'll send you the link to the Speditor app, and then I'll run through how to use the Speditor app. There is, on the VTC page, there is actually a video and a link to the Speditor, and I show you how to use it in the video, but if you can't follow along with the video, then I'll do it via Steam chat with you.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll have a look at that after the convoy tonight then. Ben, what are you doing? You have messed it up there, haven't you? Oh, no you haven't.
I can't get out the other side.
You're shouting down the mic again, mate, and you're very, very distorted.
Sorry, I can't get outside. I can't get out the other side.
What do you mean, get out the other side? Out the other side of what?
What I'm trapped in.
Where are you? Out on the road?
He's just down the road to your right. And he's on the other. He'll just past the garage on the left. You'll see.
That's it, Ben, you're nearly out there. Just come back a bit on the other lot. So, mate, out you go. End of the day, you can just press F7 and you'll morph back to the spanner, Ben, if you get really pickled.
I don't want to do that. I want to be logistical.
You mean wrecked?
I put it back in there.
Chill, chill. Stop shouting down the mic, dude. You're deafening me. I've got a set of headphones on.
How did you get in there, Ben? That's a good bit of driving there, that is.
It's a good bit of driving, but I can't get out.
You could possibly benefit from, Ben, if you go into your settings in the little yellow cog and just turn your microphone level down a little bit. It is quite loud. Good microphone, mine. What type is it, mate? It's hell of a good, hell of a sensitive.
It's a webcam mic.
Hey, I'm using a webcam mic as well. Am I coming over loud or is it just about right?
It's nice. It's good.
No, you're just fine.
What about me?
Well, you sound sexual.
Oi, oi, pickle! Ben, mate, looks like...
Ben, that's better. F7 out of there. Lycam's a treat, isn't it, Dave? You can just go anywhere on the map.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm glad that you showed me how to use that little thing. That's a good little tool.
There he is, look. He's out, look. Well done, Ben. Good driving, mate.
What can you see in your truck?
I can see you and just see the front of Xbox. What's he called there?
Right, are we ready to head out, guys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Been ready all day.
Right, let's hit the road, boys. Let's go, go, go. Oh, wow, you just hit me.
Sorry.
What is this guy trying to do on my left side here? He's so...
I don't know, mate. Be a bit soppy, I think. Come on then, Mike. Hammer down, buddy. Hammer down.
I just nearly went headfirst into a roundabout because I wasn't looking.
Has his button just stopped working now? Because he's not spoke since we left Cambridge.
Mike, is everything alright back there, buddy? Yeah, heading to Manchester now. That's yes to you, Kane. We are heading to Manchester.
Okay.
And how do I get on the right side of the road again?
Other than reverse back, maybe go back to F7 and go back to the thing and start again, but yeah, you're in a bit of a pickle there now, Ben.
Always you in tip, Ben. Always you.
Saturday!
Sweet, I'll be back home in
I'm
10.
in on the hard shoulder up here, Ben. We'll wait for you up here. Alright, mate? You go and get yourself sorted out and we'll see
Start
what-
heading to Plymouth. Right, Kane's going to be about 10 minutes and he said he'll meet us at Plymouth.
Roger.
You don't need to wait, bye. What kind of scan you've got? Because it's slow.
It's only slow because I'm using external contractors to find jobs, so I'm only running 55.
I hate the 55 mile an hour limit.
It's all about freight, freight, freight.
Yeah. Stupid, like, I don't understand why they have
It's
it on,
all
like-
about their freight. Freight, freight, freight. All about their freight.
That was the first place that I looked, was in there. Isn't it Fry? Isn't it Fry? Fry Market, not Freight.
No, it's Freight Market.
It's freight. Imagine it being freight market. All you trucks are frightened of you.
I say your microphone level is much better level now, Ben. Proper job.
I turned it down.
Come on over,
So
Zach.
you should be pulling over into the
Yeah,
garage.
move over, mate, move over.
Thank you.
Oh no, buddy.
Bye, Ben.
Yeah, we'll get your Speditor set up over the weekend there, Zach, and you'll be able to use every run from the Freight Market then.
Oh, lovely. What I like to hear.
Expeditors wicked bit of kit in it, Dave. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's quite a shallow learning curve at that.
Yeah, as I say, the boys from Mark's Discord were talking about it, and I jumped onto Mark's page, and one of the boys said to me where to find it, and I watched a video on YouTube, and I figured it out within about 20 minutes, but other people struggled, so that's why I've been doing some Steam chats with them to get it sorted.
Spot on, mate. Yeah, it's a good bit of kit. I've introduced it to my friend as well. He plays on Truck Sim. He's looking to come into the VTC. Just doesn't get a lot of computer time. That's the only trouble.
Well, even if he don't get no computer time, mate, he's more than welcome to jump over, because when he does, then he can either convoy with us or he can do single player, so it's absolutely fine. And also Kane came back with there are speed limits to stop people like Ben rolling 50 tons of vehicle, lol. Or Zach, whichever is on the wrong side of the road, ha ha ha.
Oh no, I know, that's not me, I know my side of the road, not away.
I don't know anybody that does the two wheels thing, Dave, do you?
No, not at all, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Two wheels? What are that? Gotta be skilled at it, mate, because otherwise you end up on your side instead of on just two wheels.
It takes a very skillful driver to do that for sure. Yeah.
So the amount of times I go round a corner and I'm on two wheels and I'm like, oh no, don't roll over, and I just wiggle the steering wheel just enough and put her back down on all four.
We've done it a few times. You sort of panic the first time, didn't you? But the next time you just think, right, just drive, just go with it, and it comes back down again.
Yeah, the first time's always the scariest, but once you've learnt how to handle your vehicle. Two wheels are for bikes, Dave. Mate, I love my bikes. Oh, there's a barrier there. I looked up at the chat.
I need to start looking for jobs in the freight market. This is a piss up.
Freight.
Josh, you know what I mean. Leave me alone.
I don't have a driving license, mate, but I did have a bike.
That's why I try and stay away from the external contracts, because the 55 is just like having teeth pulled, isn't it?
Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Oh, Ben, why are you leaving, bud?
My foot's hanging off after an hour, like, you know, it's gone to sleep, then he's pushing the pedal down through the floor.
Yeah, mate, I know the feeling. I've been over to the external market a few times, and then I'm like, why am I going so slow? And then when I got told that there was a restriction on it. Ben, you don't have to go, mate. Ben said he's going to go anyway, so I don't know why he's going. If anybody's got any comms with Ben.
Well, I think we're at range, and we take hang on. Yeah, it's just me and you, mate. We got
Hammers down, buddy. Hammers down.
Logbook's working on the trucks book. I've listed or logged my first job. I've logged one there from yesterday night, a Lille to Paris job, but it's saying 0 miles on the distance, but it's saying that I've got the profit from it, but no miles.
As long as it's logged your run, mate, then that's all that matters. Like I said, Kieran was at 44 runs. He was the top boy. and then I'm not far behind him. I think I was at 29 yesterday, so I've got to be 30 plus runs now, so I've got to be catching Kieran slowly, at least.
Sure. Wonder if you could just like do one run from one place to another in the same city, like, you know what I mean? Just to and fro all day. You got to turn off here, Dave.
Thanks for the heads up. Hey Dave, I'm new to the channel. Any chance of joining you guys shortly? Yeah, mate.
Outside lane, I thought I'd better just notify you.
Yeah, 10-4, mate. Thanks for that. Got a guy that's wanting to come and join us. He said he's going to come and join us shortly, if that's okay. So I've said, yeah, that's not a problem. So we are going to be heading to Manchester now and then Plymouth afterwards. So you could either meet us at Manchester or meet us at Plymouth.
See if he can get us into Plymouth. Does he know about the teleport feature? Has he got the console enabled? Yeah, meets at Manchester, innit? Got to turn off again.
Yeah, I saw this one. Not sure if he's got any of those features enabled. The guy's messaging me via YouTube chat, so hopefully he'll meet us in Manchester or Plymouth. Look at that, Kane's on it like a car bonnet. Kane's also just chucked up a message to the guy and said that about the VTC. So hopefully there's a possibility we'll have another new driver tonight.
Thanks, mate. We're growing.
10-4, like I said, 1 week we took 17 drivers, 17 drivers, including yourself when you joined, so that made 17. So in 1 week I don't think 17 drivers is too bad.
On like that, Dave. We're doing alright, mate. It's still a drop in the ocean, though, the actual players that's online, though, isn't it? There's thousands of players online. It's unbelievable, really. It's mind-boggling, really. Quite overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, the guy that I work with, he's not really into this sort of stuff, so when I start talking about it when I'm on the way to work and stuff, he gets pretty bored. But I did say to him that the trucking world is growing so fast. You know, so hopefully, like I said, this is just our first week, so 1 week down and we managed to gain 17 in a VTC. So you imagine what we could do in a year if this keeps going.
Really, mate, the sky's the limit. We could end up top of the leaderboard after all. We'll see how it goes, isn't it?
Well, if we can get to the top 100 as our first goal, and then after that go for broke and go for number 1, then happy days. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, buddy, but in a week I'm impressed the amount of people that have joined the VTC in a week, seeing how many VTCs are already out there and well established where we're not. Kane said Rome wasn't built in a day.
I think they've done the night shift as well, didn't they?
10-4, mate, 10-4. Oh, it's just me and Jamie at the moment. Looks like the rest of the convoy got left behind. Some of them are running external market, so they can only run at 55.
Yeah, it's a fair old jant, this, isn't it? We ought to try and keep them a bit closer together, the drops, like, you know, to get the profiles up a bit, or the logbook up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, what we'll do is when we hit Plymouth, then we're going to go back down go back down country, but we're going to go town to town, so we can build up the runs and then hopefully get us up the table a little bit more. Melt Gaming has been approved for the Facebook page. Kane's approved him already, so we're hoping that there is a possibility that get Melt Gaming over to the VTC.
Proper job, yeah, proper, like I say, have to do the zigzagging up and down the country, and you know, the little towns and cities that are close to each other. There's a fair few around France as well that are quite close to each other, which is zigzag around them, innit? Getting the little short trips in.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely blinding, mate. And also that way I can build up some more garages, and then we can fast travel to more places. I like to fast travel via my garages, so then I can keep an eye on all my drivers and that I've got working for.
Really, that fast travel, you can use that in game as well. You don't have to come out the game, do you?
No, that's right, mate. That's why I normally fast travel through my garages. So whatever garage I want to go to, if I'm going to, say, the Red Spanner in London and I'm not at London, then I just go into my garages and I jump to London. So we are a VTC, but no need to.
Another good one I found is try and keep the drop from the last destination is the same place as the pickup for the next one, so you spend less time travelling between jobs in and out of cities and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's what Spedita's great at as well, because you can put multiple runs in and you pick up and go from the same place. Kane, if he's been approved onto the Facebook group, you should be able to go to the post and tag him in it, mate. Be easier for him to find the link to Trucks Book and all of that sort of stuff if you link him by tagging him. Going the wrong way now, look. Not concentrating. Doing it again.
Morning, ladies.
Afternoon, Bentleman.
What I thought was quite funny yesterday, I'd done a bit of a load and it was a little bit beat up when I got there, and the little thing at the top, you know, we got excellent, great, whatever, it said tolerable. I thought that was quite funny.
Tolerable. Wow, tolerable. That's a bit of a harsh one. Oh, I'm cocking this right up.
That's what I thought, firm but fair.
is there only 3 of us at the moment?
Looks that way, mate. I think Ben jumped off. I don't know why. He said he was going to leave. I don't know why he didn't say. Melt Gaming. Also, if you want to add me on Steam, I am DRDAVETECH on Steam. So feel free to add me. So then we can hopefully help you out jump into PTC. You've registered. Kane, if you're on still, could you please authorise Melt Gaming? Kane is also the admin.
Guys, any possible chance we can go to Sheffield and pick up a job from my job from there? Because I only have one from Sheffield to Plymouth.
Sorry, mate. Say that again.
Any chance we can just pop around to Sheffield so I can pick up my job to Plymouth from there? Because I've accidentally clicked it from Sheffield, not Manchester.
Yeah, I can't see why not. Jamie, you good with that?
Yeah, I suppose I'd be bound as well. Just take this to Sheffield, isn't it?
Kane, are you still there, mate? Guys, I'll be back in a second. I've just got to jump over to Trucksbook to authorise Melt Gaming.
Not a problem.
Oh, you've been added. Alright, buddy. Thanks very much, Kane. Much appreciated. Thanks helping out and being an admin. Much appreciated, mate. Melt Gaming, what is your name on the trucks book?
Mike, are you here, buddy? Well, obviously we're going to Plymouth, but we're going to stop off at Sheffield at the moment after we've picked up his jobs because I've accidentally clicked one and it's from Sheffield to Plymouth.
Oh, right. Melt Gaming.
From here to Plymouth.
Oh.
So you've registered for the trucks book. What you need to then do is you need to then go to company list, and then from the company list you need to find Drdavelogistics, and then you need to click on that. You can type it in the search bar, when you go to Trucks Book web page, just go to company list, and then once you're on the company list, it says search term in the top right corner. Type in there Dr. Dave's Logistics, all one word, no spaces, and then click search. Once it's found it, click on it, and then up in the top corner it will say application. Once you've done the application,
So where's the location?
and then it will send me a notification.
It's to Plymouth, but from Manchester. But we're just popping into. We're going to doing a detour from Manchester to Sheffield, and then from Sheffield to Plymouth.
Is everybody ready to go?
Yes, I'm just waiting at some what's it called? Some traffic lights with my hazards on for you all.
Yeah, good to go.
Right, boys, start heading out. Go, 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 Mike. Go, go, go. Melt Gaming, if you let me know once you've found us and submitted your application. No worries, Mike.
Because not. No.
Yeah, like I said, you head to Trucks Book, find company list, and then in the search box, Dr. Dave's Logistics. Once you've found us, click on our page, and then application. All right there, Danny boy. I did reply to you on Facebook earlier, mate, but you didn't get back to me. Says no results found. Dr. Dave's Logistics, all one word, capital letters, mate. Sorry about that. Sent a request. All right, mate, not to worry. Give me a minute. Guys, next services, please pull on. Thank you very much. Well, you can talk to me here, Danny.
Services that we'll go to.
It'll be the next one coming up, mate. So probably on the motorway.
Alright, mate. Received.
Yeah, you asked if Matt had joined the convoy last night, mate, and no, he hadn't. He hadn't joined my convoy at all. He said that he had had a crash or something, and he's been banned, but not 100% sure how true that is. Melt Gaming, I'm just pulling into the services here, and then I'm going to add you to the VTC. Yeah, I've got you, Scott. Just about to add you now. Thanks for your application. You've now been accepted, mate. So welcome to the VTC. That's a new member to the VTC, guys. Melt Gaming. His name is Scott, and he's just joined the VTC. Just been approved now. So 18 members of the VTC now. Just gonna grab a quick drink, guys, and then we can get back trucking. Melt Gaming, you are more than welcome to come and join us. We are heading to Plymouth, I do believe now. We're heading to Sheffield first because one of our guys couldn't find a load. Right, go, 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 go. It's just that screen so I can see what's going on. Matt was playing with his friends. He did promise he would come on, but he decided to go on to his friends. Suzman, how am I playing like this? The reason I'm playing like this is because I'm currently using 3 monitors. So if I was playing on a single monitor, all you would see is the right wing mirror up to the sat nav on the dash, and that's it. But because I'm playing on a triple monitor setup via NVIDIA Surround, it allows me to show you guys the 3 monitors all in one go. That's why you've got the stretched view. I'm jumping in now, I'll meet you there. Okay, mate, also you will need to change the colour scheme of your truck. There is a picture up on the Facebook group. The paint is called Sade. You need green at the top, blue at the bottom, and white on the stripe in the centre. If I change to different camera, let me slow down a little bit. That's what your truck needs to look like, mate. How I haven't crashed yet is beyond me. Back in the cab before we push our luck there. Yeah, Danny, like I was saying, I haven't seen Matt for a long time. Since the last time I played in one of Mark's streams, I haven't seen or heard from him. Like, he messaged me a few times on Facebook saying that he's going to come and jump in with us, and I never hear from him. So I keep saying about him doing runs for the VTC, but he just doesn't seem to be bothered. So there's not really a lot I can do to convince him. You know, like, I thought that I thought he was a good guy to bring on to the VTC. Me and him did have a disagreement the other day, especially when him and Fireman Mike had a bit of a thing going on. He did spam my Steam inbox. And I was on the phone to my missus at the time, and he said, fine, don't bother helping me, and things like that. And I was like, look, I'm on the phone, give me a minute. So, I don't know what's going on with him, buddy. As you know, I just like to truck, and I go to work all day, I come home, play a little bit of trucking with the boys, and I'm happy. So if he doesn't want to join, that's his choice, but it's a shame that he doesn't want to join. Scott, so you're going to meet us at Sheffield or at Plymouth? Also, Melt Gaming, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, so then you'll know when we're live, and you can come and join in the convoys and stuff. We are also on channel 2 on the CB radio inside your truck, so when you're on multiplayer, basically make sure you change on to channel 2 on the CB. I'll meet you at Plymouth. Just sorting my truck out now. Yep, not a problem, mate. Welcome to the VCC again. Just make sure that you've got your paint scheme on. If you run heavy haul, there is a second paint job, but you'll have to look on the Facebook page. I don't actually have the heavy haul paint on because I don't do a lot of heavy haul when I'm streaming, because it just slows the truck down and then everybody gets left behind. And but I'm glad that you jumped over to the stream and found us, and now a new proud member of the VTC. Yeah, Danny, as I say, I've always been nice to Matt and tried to help him out where I can, let him join convoys and stuff. Like I said, he had some friction with a guy called Hayden over in Mark's stream. Then he fell out with Fireman Mike. So yeah, it's, you know, I don't know what more to do, Danny. So
Thank you receiving.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut loose, Matt. I've got get up again in the morning.
Okie dokies, mate, not a problem. Where is Zach at?
I am still in Sheffield at the moment. Do you want me to? I'm at the other side of Sheffield. I think I can see you both.
Yeah, we're on the roundabout in Sheffield itself, by where it says Sheffield. But yeah, no worries, Jamie. See you again tomorrow, and again, welcome to the VTC. Finally, nice to have you on board.
Yeah, it's definitely been good, Matt. Can't wait for the next one. Well, I can't wait for the weekend, really. I've got Monday and Tuesday off next week, so serious bit of trucking coming up, man.
Oh, yeah, I'll let a little birdie slip. Guess what? I've got Monday off as well, but I've got to pop out. Got to pop out in the morning, so possibly me and the missus will be trucking Monday, and then I'll let you in another little secret, but you have to keep it to yourself. I'll let the boys of the VTC know, but I don't want it going out live on air just yet. So Monday, guys, there will TC lot.
Alright, it's the date, Matt. See you tomorrow.
Indeed, see you tomorrow.
See you, mate.
Zach, all the best, buddy.
You too, pal. Dave, would you like me to come round to you or thing? Because my GPS is telling me to turn left here where I am, and that's
Right.
going out to Sheffield.
What I'll do is I'll follow my sat nav now, and then hopefully I'll meet up with you in a minute.
All right, buddy.
Wants me to go all the way down there to go back. No, I don't think so. Just gonna buy the garage here, mate, and then I'll be right behind you.
Not a problem. Any chance that as soon as we come out of Sheffield, the nearest petrol station can we stop at? Because I need some petrol.
Yeah, mate, sounds good. Not a problem. I did say to Matt, you're a good friend to truck with. I said, married you, joking. Fair enough, Danny. Yeah, we do like to have some good old jokes over here, and that's the aim of the game, really, with VTC, is to keep you boys as a big family, really. So the happier everybody is, the better. Say, unfortunately, I can't decide for Matt. Mate, you will have to add me on Steam. I don't seem to have you as a friend.
I thought I've already done it. I did it earlier as soon as you joined. I added you.
All right, mate. I'll when we get to the services, I'll add you back. Yeah.
Yet again, just the two of us. Just the two of us.
I was just about to burst out that song as well, mate. So great minds think alike. Yeah. Unfortunately, Danny, like I said, not really a lot I can do. If Matt wants to carry on playing the Scandinavian DLC, just going to let him run with it for now, and hopefully we'll catch up with him again soon.
I'll finally be able to go 68 mile an hour as well.
Woot woot,
Yes.
woot woot.
Don't know why it does that. So it just literally came up on my screen. Trailer damage 0. What? Look again.
Yeah, mine done that earlier as well, and I was like, hang on a minute, I haven't touched anything. I can't really throw it out there just yet, Danny. But when Monday comes around, if you go on to Trucker's Book, there'll be a message on the wall on Trucker's Book to let everybody know what the little secret is. But I don't want it to be publicly posted to YouTube or anywhere like that, so we're just going to keep it under our hats for now. On server 1, mate. We always run on server 1 because there's a lot less people that run on server 1, which means less lag and bugs. Basically, when you log into Trucksbook, mate, there'll be there's a little wall, and on the little wall it shows you some messages. There's a couple of messages been posted on the wall already, I believe by myself and your brother. It's on the company wall that I'll be posting it, Danny. Oh, saved it. I just crashed. Yeah, mate, not a problem. Company wall is there for anything VTC related, so we don't post up much things. Yeah, mate, I come round that bend a bit hot and almost rolled over, but I ended up hitting the bank instead of rolling over to keep myself upright.
I thought something had happened because literally you were speaking and all of a sudden you just cut off, and then I clicked tab and you was nowhere to be seen. I was like, oh, has something happened?
Yeah, I came round that corner probably doing about 60 miles an hour. I was on the brake, but it didn't want to stop. Yeah, so I was on the brake coming round the bend, but she didn't want to stop. And then the next thing, I was going to hit the barrier on the inside, so I overcompensated on the steering, and then it started rolling over. And I was like, no, you don't. So I literally ran up the bank to straighten the lorry back out onto 4 wheels. As they call me, mate, Dave 2 Wheel. Dave 2 Wheel.
Aye, well, when you've done that, you can lead the way if you like.
10-4, buddy, let's get this show on the road. I've got to stop, so don't hit me.
Yeah, not a problem, mate.
I had to turn my diff lock on so I could get off the bank.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Thanks, Danny. I did save it there. It could have been disastrous, but I managed to avoid rolling all the way over. Mate, we always have comedy over here, mate. As I say, if it's not me up on 2 wheels, it's normally Ben sleeping with his lorry on the side because he's rolled over. So yeah, your comedy can join us as well.
I see we lost Mike in the process as well of that last run.
I think he got kicked, mate, to be fair, because he did pop up in the corner saying that he was back on Eurotruck.
Well, I noticed that it was on 119 frames per second, so...
Oh, you mean his ping rate?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool, mate. So, do a little dance on the road. Yeah, I'm dancing all the time, mate, as you see with my lorry. Up on 2 wheels. Crazy Bandit Dave. I know I can, I know I can, I know I can.
I'm finally keeping up with ya.
Scania for the win. Do 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 do. How's my driving?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, mate, definitely. Sade green on the top, blue at the bottom, and a white stripe, mate. Yep, that's the one. When we meet up with you in Plymouth, you'll be able to see the truck like in real, for real, like with your own eyes, sort of thing. And then you can make adjustments if you need to adjust your colours. Wasn't sure if I was coming off there. My sat nav set 2 different ways.
Did you just do that to trick me?
No, my sat nav's got 2 destinations for some reason.
Oh right, no, I was about to say, like, why are you coming off there? You shouldn't be.
Can we just pull over a minute, mate? I just need to have a look at my sat nav, see why I've got 2 routes on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've pulled over.
Right, I'm back to normal. Get the hammer down, let's go. I'm currently 3 hours away, so that's like 158 miles, Kane. No worries, Scott. We'll see you when you get there, mate. Tell you something that's really weird. Listen to the truck now, to when we go in the tunnel. The sound doesn't seem to change. Yeah, Kane, no worries, bud. Yeah, Kane, Scott is now, Melt Gaming is Scott, by the way, so he's now a member of the PTC. What, you can't hear my my truck sound? Never been able to hear it. The truck sound is there, mate. Can you hear my horn? I'm on 86% volume, mate. Very quiet. What happens if I go outside the truck? Can you hear me? Hear it now? And what about my mic? Is it drowned out by the sound? When the game's this loud, can you still hear me through the mic? It's just because you're in the cab. I'm on my phone, lol. So the mic sounds okay when I'm outside the cab. Is that what you're saying, Kane? If so, then I'll turn the volume up. Just don't want to get drowned out when I'm outside the cab, you see. Excuse me. One hour and 50 minutes now, guys. When I finally move out and get my own place again, then I'll be able to have my own room for my computer where I won't get disturbed. Then I'll be able to set everything up properly. Okie dokies, what I'll do is I'll turn the volume up a little bit more when we stop. Just gonna pull over for a minute, mate.
Not a problem.
Just gonna check the audio that I've got on the stream. So we're at 90 for the mic audio, and we're at 70% for desktop. Let's turn that up to 80. Right, can you now hear the truck sound? Let us know what the audio's like, guys. Oh, I haven't put my chat box back up. Silly boy. Chat box up. Get back into. Right, go, go, go. So that's now 90% mic and 80% game audio. So hopefully you can hear it a bit better now.
So did you enjoy your McDonald's last night, Dave?
Mate, I tell you what, my missus come home with McDonald's, I ate my food, and then I ended up falling asleep.
Wow, I was up till 3:30 this morning, 4 o'clock this morning, and then fell asleep for like 4 hours, and then woke back up at 8 o'clock. So, like a daily routine for me, going to sleep at that time and then waking up at so early. But I don't get how I do it, because I wake up and I feel fine.
James Kent, hi there mate, how's it going? Yeah, with me, because I start work at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's quite hard sometimes. So when I get home, I do my streams and then try and get to bed for about 11, half 11. But like I said, I came off early last night to have my dinner with the missus, and then I literally ate my food and fell asleep there and then. So then she woke me up at about 1:30 in the morning. She was still sat up watching the TV in the bedroom, and then from about 1:30 in the morning I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was basically laying there awake till 5 o'clock this morning when I got out for work, and I got in the van and I fell asleep in the van on the way to work.
Oh God, that's yeah. Oh, I feel for you. I feel for you. I couldn't do that. But I don't know. Like sleeping schedule. Like when people say, "Oh yeah, my sleeping pattern's absolutely knackered," and it's like, well, I go to bed at like 3 in the morning and wake up at like 8. Like it's, and then you get people who stay up all night. But what gets me is I don't get how people can sleep during the day. It's like you're wasting a full day doing nothing. And then like when people they'll wake up and then they'll message you, "Oh yeah, is anyone awake?" No, because we're going to sleep at a reasonable time, not doing an all-nighter and then, "Oh yeah, let's all stay up for the night," and then next day about 2 o'clock in the morning, "Oh, is anyone awake?" No.
10-4 mate, so Mike and Payne are at the Red Spanner waiting for us. James.
Oh, lovely. More people. I like it.
Yeah, James, we do run in Convoy sometimes with Mark, but we started our own VTC. We're now 18 members. Started a VTC about a week ago, and we've managed to gain 18 members so far. So if you are looking to join a VTC, if you're not already in one, then feel free to jump over to our Facebook group. You'll find us at Drdavelogistics.
Oh, they're here. Hello, Kane and Mike. Nice to see you again.
Trouble was that.
How are we on this fine day in Plymouth?
Alright, until I've got kit.
By any chance was it to do with the MS on you when you click tab?
Got kits for the high ping, trying to
Yeah, I say I'm friends with Hayden as well, James.
screwed us, and then just travel to the next destination. And as soon as I got here, I got kit again for high. I'm just gonna call it a night.
Yeah, so James, feel free to jump over if you want to join a VTC. Tell that knob on the CB to shut up. No, we'll not tell him to shut up. All play together. We all use a CB.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Hello, lovely.
It's a bit rude of a comment, mate. His button's not working properly, so that's why he's beeping the CB like that. He doesn't mean to. He wants to play along, but unfortunately his CB button's not that great.
Are you all at the Red Spanner?
Hey, it's all about the Volvo.
Dave, I'm gonna have to do stuff tonight, mate. That's my wife just finished work. I'm gonna have to go get a cup of tea with her before I go to my bed.
Yeah, mate, not a problem. I'm probably going to do one more run and then I'll be off myself.
Sweet man, right, I'm gonna do stuff. Happy tracking, guys. I'll see you tomorrow or something.
Yeah, mate, no worries.
See you tomorrow.
Take it easy.
We'll be doing one more then.
Yeah, we're going to do one more. So, it'd be nice if you boys are going to stay with us.
Oh yeah, I'll be here. Why don't we let you pick the destination this time then, Dave?
Ooh, wow, I get to pick. Okay.
No, I want to pick.
You want to pick?
Well, no, I want to pick now.
Man,
I want to pick.
it's a freeway standoff going on here.
Yeah, I'm only joking. You can pick.
Right, I'll
Let me pick.
Right, I'm gonna pick. Where are we gonna? Currently.
Me. Just sake.
We're gonna head to Swansea, guys. That's Swansea.
Oh, how dare you.
Yeah, James, that sounds great. Be nice for yourself and Hayden to come and join us.
Into Swansea. If not, looks like it'll be an external contract. Lovely. 55 mile an hour.
Like I said, we are currently 18-man VTC and growing daily, so it'd be great to have you, Hayden, over here. I see Hayden does a fair few runs when he gets the chance. Who's getting a bit excited there, mate?
I think my job's outside of the city.
Is Mark not on tonight then, James?
My lucky day, I've found one to Swansea.
I haven't got one, I've got one to Southampton.
Still 200 miles back. Shall we meet in Swansea? Yeah, that'd be great, mate. If you want to meet us in Swansea, that's absolutely fine. It's coming back up the map, so it'll be a bit nearer for you.
Around all the companies and just check if there isn't one there. And I've just come to this one here. I found one.
I checked on the Freight Market and there's nothing going to Swansea, so I thought, oh, sod it, I'm just going to check the Southampton. They've not letting me pick the destination for every day.
Well, Mike, you got to take the rough with the smooth, mate.
Actually,
Oh yes, I did forget about that.
I was just said I'm not going to Southampton. I'm going to Newcastle.
Are you just going to abandon load at destination then, Mike?
At Swansea, yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Mark not streaming on a Tuesday, spending time with his wife.
Okay, I'm waiting at the junction for you both.
Yeah, I mean, I stream like nearly every day. I mean, because my missus works nights and I start at 5 o'clock in the morning and then she works nights. So by the time I get home, she's already left to go to work. So that's why I just come on and stream. If I could find some more time with the missus, it would be nice.
Mike, we're waiting for him too.
Start making your way out, guys. Coming now.
Yeah, so if you boys feel like you want to join the VTC, then like I said, you're more than welcome.
Oh, up the curb there, Dave. I saw that.
Yep.
Surprised he's not on his. Zach.
Do you mean that you went for a run, like on
Well, it's alright,
ETS? Ah, drive, yeah, I get you. Anybody need fuel?
No mate. Non-stop.
No, I've got half a tank.
No, I was just making sure none of you needed fuel, so let's crack on then. nice to see some of you boys over here. I see quite a lot of the guys over on Mark's stream. We do attend most of the time. We'll attend and then we'll do a few runs with Mark's Convoy, and then we kind of head off and do our own thing. It's nice to see some of the guys that I see over on Mark's stream coming to join us over here. Never thought that I'd be running a VTC or anything like that. So until I started watching Mark, I didn't even know that the multiplayer actually existed. So my hat's got to come off to him, because he was the one that was talking to me via his stream, telling me how to get onto the multiplayer. Then Fubsy then told me about Speditor, so I'm using Speditor as well. And there's a few of the boys in the VTC that have got Speditor. So what we do is we set a load of runs and we just go from town to town to help build up the logs on Trucks book. Started off, when we started the VTC, we started off at like 1,200 and something in the list. We're now up into the 700s. So slowly climbing, which is nice. Seem to have left the other two behind. Let's slow up and move over to the inside lane, let them catch up. Mike's probably experiencing a bit of lag, if he hasn't been kicked for high ping. Yeah, mate, definitely it helps out, especially when you're running convoys or you're running a VTC, and you want all your trucks going to the same place. If you set, obviously you know yourself, set multiple runs, it's great because you drop one trailer off at one yard and you can pick a trailer up from exactly the same yard, so then you're not hanging around having to try and find another load. You know, you just drop one off, pick one up, drop one off, pick one up, and then off you go again. I don't know where these boys are. Oh, there we go.
I'm catching you, Dave.
Yeah, I moved over to the slow lane and slowed down, mate, because I lost you and Mike off the radar.
Yeah, well, I've now lost Mike.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing high ping or lag again. It's nice when we've got most of the VTC online and we're all driving together. Just see a nice stream of like green and blue trucks rolling down the road. It's great. I never thought that I'd get into this game as much as I did. I started playing this game probably, I don't know, about 2 and a bit years ago, and I was playing it on the Xbox controller. And then decided that I was going to get the G920 steering wheel for the Xbox, and then spoke to my missus and about getting a PC instead of playing on the Xbox. Gave the Xbox to my daughter, and then got myself a PC. Started off with just a single screen, and now I'm running 4. I've got the streaming chat on the top 50-inch screen, and I'm obviously playing triple on the bottom. That's why the screen looks a little bit stretched out. Hayden says sometimes when he watches the stream it gives him a bit of a headache with it being stretched out like that. So he's not been feeling that great recently, has he, James? I did see a comment from him earlier saying that he's got to go back to work even though he's not feeling good. Not a good thing, especially being a driver and not feeling well. So Mark is such a humble guy as well, because I messaged him via private message on Facebook, and I asked him if I could advertise my VTC group on his page, and he said yeah. He said welcome, which was really nice of him. Say, like, I never want to put his nose out of joint or whatever, or upset him in any way, because if it weren't for him, then one, I wouldn't be playing multiplayer, and 2, I wouldn't be the manager of my own VTC because I wouldn't have known anything about it. Welcome back, Danny. So this is the last run, Danny. We've got about an hour and 17
West
away.
service stop.
10-4, mate. Service coming up now.
10-4.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You'll more likely find that the streams at the weekend will be a little bit later.
Oh, hi, Mike. Wait, Jesus. 792
Alright.
MS.
Yeah, the
Not down. Let's go.
streams at the weekend will probably be a bit later because
Oh,
my
he quit
daughter
his
is up.
job. No, what are you doing?
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter's up this weekend, so streams will probably be after 9 o'clock. Don't know if I'm going to do a stream on the Friday. It might be just Saturday and Sunday. That junky old Volvo ain't going to beat the Scania, mate.
She will. Straight mighty Volvo.
Bye.
Scania,
See ya.
Scania for the win.
No!
Bye.
How dare you? How dare you, you little rascals? Get back!
Scania's for the win, even with
Volvo.
trailers on.
Hey, I had to ditch my. Come here, Zach.
Scania wins every time, boys. Scania wins every time.
No, mate, I think you got the wrong taste of trucks there. I think it's Volvo, mate, because Volvo got more power than Scania's.
Well, Mike, if your Volvo's got more power than my Scania, then you should have been whooping me, and you should have disappeared into the sunset. But unfortunately, but you didn't.
Yeah, I just pressed my engine, just accidentally turned my engine off.
And I'm still pulling away from you right now. It's all
Oh,
about the
stop rubbing it
Scanias.
in you.
All about the Scanias.
No, it's all 750 horsepower.
Yes, yours should be winning. We've got this. We've got the highest end. I think it's. Oh, he's coming back. Oh.
Hey, I've got more. I can turn more than you. Watch out! Gooey!
Oh. Wow, that wasn't good.
How very dare you two?
Skip this. And by the garages first.
Meeting at the Red Spanner.
Yep, 10-4.
I'm already here. Is it going to be first? Trouble 1 or Trouble 2?
I'll just buy this garage and then I'll be with you.
I'm already there buying it.
Yeah, but we're not waiting one night because at the turning on the motorway, so I took it as a shortcut and just drove straight through the grass. this in a Renault. He's got the same skin as us.
That's
Is
Scott.
that a Scott in a Renault?
Yeah.
Ah.
Should be Melt Gaming.
Yeah, it's Melt 00123.
Scott, if you're still watching, bud, I'm going to call it a night.
Parking much.
No mate, I'm not watching.
That's a keyboard parking. Lovely. Spot on.
Alright, Scott. Sort of
Hey, I don't mind a Renault, you know. They are very nice, them.
8 Renaults. I don't like Renaults, I don't like FFA, I don't like Man. The most favourite is the Volkswagen Scanias. Oh, and Madonna.
How's it going, guys?
Alright, put it yourself.
Yeah, pretty good.
Welcome, Scott.
You're good? Well, welcome to the VTC, Scott.
Cheers, guys.
So, alright mate, more than happy to have new members of part of the VTC, the more people we get. And the ranking in the top 100.
Yeah, Scott, we're currently sat in the 700th sort of position. We're about 798, so nearly 800. But the aim of the game for us is to get to the top 100, and then hopefully, if we can get enough members, get to the top 1 spot. We'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
Right, Scott, I'm going to leave you with the boys because I'm going to head off now because I've got work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So the boys keep you company for a bit, and happy trucking, and we'll be back on hopefully around 7 o'clock again tomorrow evening.
No worries.
Alright,
See you, Dave.
see you mate.
Sounds good. No worries.
Right, night boys, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and I think we'll pick Plymouth as our start destination.
I like it. I like it.
Alright mate, a message on Dr. Dave's page after.
10-4 Mike, take it easy boys, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Plymouth.
See you later.
Do you fancy doing some jobs, Scott and Zach?
Right guys and girls, that is the end of the stream for tonight. So as always, I've been Dr. Dave, you've been amazing, and we will catch you tomorrow at 7
What are we
o'clock at
thinking?
Plymouth.